the State Champs Anvil Award presented by Hungry Howie's. It's October, people, which means Hungry Howie's is not only celebrating 50 years of flavor, but for every pizza purchased during the month of October, Hungry Howie's will make a donation to the National Breast Cancer Foundation. So show up and show out for breast cancer. Coach Tim Beckler here for another update. How you doing, Coach?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing good. All right, we're remote this week, but of course Tim is still here. And sound the alarm, because we're not making one change to the Anvil Award this week. We're making two. So leaving the top 10 now, but they could be back. West Bloomfield's Kari Jackson and Plymouth's Idris Cotton. Now, two new guys are moving in. The 6'2", 280-pound junior offensive lineman from Walled Lake Western, Liam Vaughn, has now made the list. We'll talk about him next week. But right now, we want to focus on Detroit Catholic Central's Stone Chaney. 6'5", 215-pound edge rusher for the Shamrocks. And I'll tell you what, this is a guy that we talked about this week on the Recruit Report. He's starting to make some waves. When you look at film, Coach, what do you like about him?
There's a lot to like. He's very long and very quick. As a pass rusher, he's a very disciplined pass rusher. And what I mean by that is he always knows where the quarterback is. He's got an excellent duck under move where he can just fly by offensive tackles. He also has a nice inside spin and slant technique. Yet he gets to the football. He's very long and he has long strides, and he runs down the quarterback, bats balls. Versus the run, he's very disciplined as well. I think he's extremely well coached. He knows when to attack, and he knows when to stay flat on the line of scrimmage, jam and close. And he's got very quick feet, and he's a very slippery guy to block, whether it's run or pass. He's a really good football player.
Comes from a long line of talented Catholic Central defensemen. You know, Coach, when you were at Canton High School, you certainly had your share of run-ins with Detroit Catholic Central. Historically, what did they always bring to the table defensively that posted the biggest challenge in your eyes?
Extremely well coached and physical. One of the things we would try to do, and it's hard to do, is can you stay disciplined and stay on the line of scrimmage when you need to be and prevent yourself from getting trapped or kicked out by pullers, but also are you stout enough to not get knocked off the football? And they were really good at, you might feel like you've got a double team block on a guy and then he slides off. It's like you really had to stay on double teams just a click longer against Catholic Central, because they were big and physical and always very well coached.
Absolutely. Congrats to Stone. CC's 4-2 on the season. That included a 41-0 win over Brother Rice last week in the celebrated Boys Bowl. You'll be able to vote for Stone and Liam Vaughn, for that matter, starting this weekend at statechampsnetwork.com. Coach, thank you so much. Let's do it again next week.